Introduction to Mindfulness. In this video, you will learn about mindless eating in the context of weight management, the risks of mindless eating, and strategies to maximize mindful decision-making. First, we're going to talk about mindless eating. Mindless eating occurs when we eat without conscious intent or awareness. This may happen, for example, when we are eating while engaged in another activity, like cooking and snacking along the way, or watching TV and paying little or no attention to what we are eating or how much we are eating. Mindless eating can also happen when we eat in response to a negative thought, feeling, or sensation, without considering other actions we can take in response to this emotion or whether eating is an effective response to this emotion. Additionally, mindless eating can happen when we make a decision about eating on autopilot without considering the eating decision or its consequences. The dangers of mindless eating include a lack of monitoring and a lack of conscious decision-making awareness. The lack of monitoring is dangerous because you may consume more calories than intended. Similarly, the lack of decision-making awareness is dangerous in that you may make eating choices that you will regret and prioritize short-term rewards over long-term rewards. In order to combat mindless eating, we can engage in mindful decision-making. Mindful decision-making involves increasing your awareness, attention, and intention when making decisions about what and how much to eat. And there are a number of strategies that we can employ to increase mindful decision-making. First, we can use a strategy called stop, think, which is literally stopping and thinking before you eat. Often, decisions about eating occur quickly and automatically. By calling to mind the phrase stop, think, we can remind ourselves to pause and think before eating. Next, we can practice slowing down and paying attention to the deliberate decision-making process. Take a moment to recognize the external cues, such as sights, sounds, smells, and so on, that make you want to eat. Recognize the internal urges that are pushing you to eat. It is particularly important to pay attention to these cues and urges in situations where you found that eating has become a habit, such as eating in front of the television or snacking while cooking. One tip that can help slow down and recognize the internal urges that are pushing you to eat is to try pretending that you're a sports commentator who's reporting on each aspect of your decision-making process. We can also make every decision a deliberate up or down vote on a value or something that we care about. Viewing our decisions as votes for or against things that we value can help us recognize the long-term consequences of our actions. This strategy can help us prioritize long-term values over short-term rewards. Ultimately, viewing our decisions using these strategies can help slow our minds and help us act in alignment with our goals and values. Also keep in mind that you can apply mindful decision-making to more than just eating behaviors, and these strategies can be used to help with any decision-making that can help bring you closer to your most important values.